Alright, it's Kenny here. This is my Unit 5 project for Miss Gordy's class. And this is the polynomial function I was given. So as you can see, I got x cubed plus x squared minus 5x plus 3. So let's go down here. So as you can see right here, the degree for this polynomial function is 3, which is the highest exponent right there. The leading coefficient is 1, which is that x at the start right there. And the constant term is 3, which is that last number at the end with no exponent or variable. And this is the end behavior I got from my polynomial function. I got this because my polynomial was odd positive, and when it's odd positive, this is what the end behavior would look like. Alright, and this chart was made for me to determine whether the polynomial was even, odd, or neither. So as you can see from the chart, the numbers don't line up. There's no pattern or anything, so therefore it would be neither. So yeah, this right here is just a little chart of the possible number of real positive zeros, real negative zeros, and imaginary zeros. So I would stand for imaginary, T would be total, that's negative, that's positive. That's the numbers, and I got this using the rule of signs. Alright, let's go down here. So we're gonna get the possible rational root zeros using the rational root theorem. So to get that, you would need the factors of the constant and the factors of the leading coefficient. So factors of 3 would be the factors of the constant. So factors of 3 would be positive, negative 1, and positive, negative 3. Factors of 1 would be the factors of the leading coefficient. So that would be factors of positive and negative 1. Positive, negative 1. So that would lead to the possible zeros being positive, negative 1, positive, negative 3, and positive, negative 1 over 3. And right here is just some of the work I did in order to find the real zeros algebraically. So right here I plugged 1 into the equation and I got 0. Therefore that would be a real zero. Right here I plugged in negative 1, which got me 8. Therefore that would not be a real zero since it's not equaling to 0. Right here I plugged in negative 3 and got 0. Therefore that's a real zero. Right here I plugged in 1 over 3 and I got 40 over 27, so no. Negative 1 over 3, I got 128 over 27, which is not a real zero. And lastly I plugged in 3 and I got 24, which is not a real zero. Therefore the real zeros would be 1 and negative 3. Right here is the work I did for the same value k, the sum value k. The value I chose was number 2, and I used the remainder theorem and synthetic division. So when I did synthetic division, I got the remainder of 5. And to prove the remainder theorem, I did my work right here. I plugged in 2 and I got 5, so f2 would equal 5. Right here is the graph I did for the polynomial function. I did this with the help of Desmos, and here's the points: negative 3, 0, negative 1.667, 9481, 0, 3, and 1, 0. And here are the answers right here. The real zeros would be 1, negative 3, 1 and negative 3. Relative maximums would be negative 1.667, 9.481. Intervals of increase would be negative infinity to negative 1.667 and 1 infinity. Intervals of decrease would be negative 1.6671 intervals of where polynomials are negative. Well, polynomial is negative. Negative infinity, negative 3. The y-intercept would be 0, 3. Intervals of where polynomial is positive is 1, infinity, and negative 3, 1. Relative minimums would be 1, 0. So that's the graph. And finally, here's the factored form of my polynomial function. And that's it.